3-year-olds, surprisingly, don't always do what you expect them to do, but that's what made it so fun.
The happiest I've been in being a mother is when I let go of some of my ideas of what I should do or need to be like, and I let myself be really present and playful.
When I first read the novel, there was so much that really engaged me about it. The experience of mother through her parenting, so much about the relationship with her and husband, I found so relatable. A lot of those questions she had of herself and the doubts and the insecurities and the lack of identity, transformation, all of those things just resonated really deeply with me, and I just really wanted to be a part of bringing some eyes on this perspective, because the novelist Rachel Yoder had just a very unique narrative style. Mari, who was our first choice immediately to adapt and direct, everyone's like, no, she's not gonna do it. She just had a baby. She's, alone in a cabin. And I'm like, I think maybe you need to send her. I think she might have a unique relationship and understanding to the subject matter.
The only way that I was able to really write this movie when I was writing the script and adapting it from Rachel's beautiful book was my daughter would wake up at 5 in the morning, and then at 8 in the morning when my son would wake up, I would put her down for her first nap, and I would get this little window where I would let him watch TV and she'd be napping and I could write just for a little bit of time. And part of why I made a movie about Mr. Rogers was because at the time my son was watching Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood all the time, and that was a show that felt like it was actually teaching me how to become a better parent and teaching me patience and all of these things that I was like, oh, wow, this is a really helpful parenting tool. But Bluey is the best. I mean, parents love Bluey maybe more than kids, it feels like. Our kids just make fun of us because they're like, every time you watch Bluey, mom and dad cry. It's just become such a joke in our household. Octonauts was such a huge show for my son. It was years of Octonauts. Now we're in a Pokemon phase. My kid's almost 10 and we're in a totally different, I don't like Pokemon nearly as much as Octonauts, I have to admit.
Some of the most fun moments that I had on set were unexpected, unplanned moments with Arlie and Emmett. It did require a lot of flexibility. Flexibility was the word, and I think from every department. I mean, it was just constantly adapting. We were able to sort of go with it, and Mari always wanted to make sure when she was casting the kids, it was really important to her. She wanted to make sure that they had a sense of play and not performance, and so all of that was very natural to them. It took a team of people to get the kiddos to always be engaged, but I loved working with them. I say it's kind of like childbirth because I'm my memory of it is so shrouded in positivity, but I know in the moment it had its struggles, but it's great. I seem to only remember the great stuff.
But it really is about motherhood, and it is, I thought, mostly about what my friends need to see reflected back to them about who they are and how much we need to feel seen in what we are, this phase of our life that we're in and what we're doing and how we're spending our time and how thankless that feels a lot of the time and how invisible we feel a lot of the time and how much we just want to see our stories reflected as well.
It also reminded me that I was not like that as a mother, so it was good for me to remember to let go and be very present, and it's something I had to learn as a mother.